ways to build conviction and confidence in your trading practice, your trading business. Let's get into it. Wow, I just got to show you. Look ahead though. Look. Wow, beautiful, absolutely beautiful day. So if this is your first time joining us, there's an ambulance pass. If this is your first time joining us, my name is Travis. I develop fundamental top-down trading strategies that are turned into computer systems and computer back-tested and are highly profitable and easy to trade. So, and if you're coming back, welcome back. Happy to have you with me. So, you need to have confidence and conviction in your trades, and this is something that I've realized is really important, because if you're taking trades and you're not confident, it's really hard to execute them. So, and me personally, if I take a trade and I'm not 100% confident, and it doesn't mean I'm 100% confident on the trade, but the trading system, I'm not sure I should be taking the trade. I set my stop loss. What I find is the moment it goes against me, I'm out. And I'm like, all right, well, it's almost a guaranteed loss then, because unless I get a perfect no drawdown entry, I'm going to take a small loss because I'm just not confident in this, and moves against me, I'm out. Also, it can be hard to follow a trend and stay for a big payoff, because if I'm not even sure if I should be in this, then I'm just going to take what money I can get and get out. So it's really damaging to a profitable trading system to trade it without confidence. So what are 3 things you can do to build confidence in your trading? And the first one that I can give you is to experience. And there's no way around this. There's shortcuts for sure, where if you have the right mentor, good mentors, and you have good trading systems, it really helps. And if you study the market and look at historical data and price action, it really helps. But you have the experience of, I've been here before, I've seen this before, I remember what I did last time, I know what I did right and what I did wrong, and I know what I need to do this time. That can only happen through experience. So I'm telling you to stick with it. If you've lost money in the markets, it's okay. Don't gamble, don't revenge trade, but know that if you trade long enough, that's all just tuition, and you're gonna make it back 10x, because it's just, that experience is extremely valuable. It turns into intuition eventually, where you just have a feeling, and the feeling's correct. And it's correct because you have been here in something similar before. So that's the first thing. You cannot fade experience. The second thing, but before we get into the second thing, just want to share this idea of how easy it is to fuck up a trade. From David Goggins. I'm sure most of you are familiar with David Goggins. He was giving a speech on SEAL training, and and it was advice to someone running a 200 mile race. And you don't think about the days and the hours and the minutes, you think about the seconds. There's, say, 100,000 seconds in this event, the trade, and you get 99,999 of them right, but you got 1 second wrong, you screw it, you can ruin the trade. That can be adding too much size at the wrong moment, or it can be exiting on a retracement when you shouldn't. Those are a couple examples, but it's important to have that confidence so that you can get the seconds right. Okay? Now, number 1 was experience. Number 2 is computer model. So this is hugely important. If you have the data, and you understand the data, it makes it way easier to follow the system, or to take the trade, or to stick with the trade, right? So I'm always telling people this. Don't even manual backtest. Don't trust me. Don't trust anyone. Get your hands on a way to computer backtest. It can be using somebody's indicator. My indicator lets you computer backtest, but I encourage you to go a step further take the time to learn how to code PineScript, or if you're like me and you want to focus on other business, partner with someone or hire a developer who can backtest your manually give you computer backtesting for your systems, or set it up so that you can A/B test. If you do these things, you're going to learn, right? It's boosted my confidence to know it's generally unprofitable to short Bitcoin and ETH, so I just never do it. It's generally profitable to short altcoins when they're at high prices. So I do that. It's generally profitable to not have it take profit and just advance your stop. It's generally profitable to pyramid. You keep doing these things, all these edges stack up. It's usually better to run wider stops. And if you do all these things together, it's usually better to run wider risk, bigger size, actually. So, yeah, get that computer back testing. So, 1 is experience, 2 is computer back testing, and 3, to have more conviction and confidence in your trades, is to have something going on outside of trading, to have especially time and income. So if I've been there, it's way easier to trade when you have a job or another source of income, or something you're doing, multiple sources of income. It's way harder to trade when it's your only source of income. There's less confidence, less conviction. It's harder to hold through the drawdowns. It's harder to endure the drawdowns. And you have more staying power. So some of y'all, if you don't like your 9 to 5, you think, I'm going to get rich trading and I'm going to quit my 9 to 5. That's not what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to instead find a job or a career or a work that you're passionate about, you like your coworkers, it's fun, and I think that's very doable. Don't focus on getting rich necessarily. Trading can be for that in the background. Focus on making just enough to survive and saving a little bit. But being busy and having fun, that's actually hugely important. Obviously, the more extra income, the better, but you also want to be busy, because when we talk about you can screw up your trade in 1 second, well, the more you're watching the 1 minute chart, the more you may screw up that 1 second. Close at the wick of the low, or add at the wick of the high. And it's so much better to be busy and to just trade the daily chart with wide stops in a low stress way. So that's what I can recommend for you. And those are 3 ways to boost your confidence and competence and conviction when taking your trades, which is going to make trading so much easier. So appreciate you, and let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.